people.
They're people, but they're also cells.
And it also feels like neurons and highways.
Yeah.
But it's more fabric-y, it's more yarn-like.
And there's lots of signs and symbols and layers of meaning, game-like. I mean, it's game-like. This is great. And I assume this is ink.
Ink on paper, and it's called It's Okay to Bother People, number 4.
This is a young artist who was born in Romania and came to the U.S. as a 20-something and was adopted by a family in Delaware and now is in California. Teaching.
This one is more brain-like.
It's like a scan.
It is.
But there's arrows and it's also a game.
Is this the goal, or is this where you start?
It's beautiful. It's very nicely done. I can't believe she did this by hand.
They feel very like they flow out of her.
Now these are a different fish.
Well, this is angry. As you know, the other one doesn't so much feel angry to me.
Even where it was very dark and black, it was elegant.
Yes.
This is more.
No, this is the
graffiti-like.
opposite. This is anti-elegant. Ooh. I hope you got that ooh, David. These are wonderful. They're nets.
Yeah.
They're networks. Working this way, accepting that things can be tangled, is sort of a big icon in feminist art. And so
Yes, it is.
This
Ava Hess.
Ava Hess. It immediately makes me think that thought.
Yeah, they're really different than what I remember of her last body of work, which was not on paper as much as on
Paint.
canvas.
It was paint
on canvas, and they were very large.
And explosive.
Yeah, they
very
were
explosive. But these have a mellowing in them that makes them easier to get into. There's much more flow in here. And I also have a better feel about how what I'm looking at relates to my reality. So I just have to talk about this Jell-O.
The Jell-O mold?
The Jell-O mold, I cannot take my eyes off. And it's just wonderful. It's so unlikely.
Well, what's trapped in there? Let's talk about what's trapped in there.
No, that's a very good question.
And then turning to extremely deeper and darker material.
This is called Blue Mattress, so the title evades the subject in a way. I mean, not that the mattress isn't painted beautifully, because it is. But the real subject, of course, is the pileup of babies.
Yes. A purse full of cicadas here, which is an interesting childlike thing to do. Children collect bugs, you know, and it's not anything that an adult would consider acceptable. I like the Ghost of the Toilet.
I do too. I think that's really great. That's funny. Yes. It's this funny combination of old-fashioned painting and old-fashioned space, but the subject matter is very contemporary.
Exactly. We are and Caleb. Weintraub. Totally. Well, I just want to say Francis Bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Extremely dark, the mouths are open, they're not screaming, but there's a lot of real dark thoughts about human beings here.
So there's a lot of writhing life in here, and it's not clear it's alive.
This is a Gothic sensibility, I think.
They're called respiration, faucet, and bomb. There's a real sense of things being not safe, that somehow you need this to breathe. There's an implication of illness. It just makes you suspect that this is dangerous. It's somewhere in the cellar.